Alright, how's everybody doing? What I got for you today is kind of a neat little pistol. It's a Husqvarna, or Husqvarna is how I always used to pronounce it. I don't know what's right, but I always love their chainsaws. It's the best chainsaw you can get as far as I'm concerned. But this is a Husqvarna. It's a model 1907 is when the military adopted it, so it's an '07 pistol. These were originally made by FN in Belgium, but then when the I guess Germany invaded Belgium, they couldn't get them anymore. So then that's when Husqvarna started making them. I think around 1919 is what I read, and made them up until 42. And this one, just because of the markings on it, this one was made sometime between 32 and 40, somewhere in there. 1932, 1940. These were originally chambered for the Browning Long, which is like a 9 by 20 millimeter, but when they were imported, they were rechambered. This one you can sort of see in the barrel where they pressed in like a little bushing in the barrel, but they were rechambered for 380, and I guess they thought that would be more popular. The Browning Long or whatever just wasn't available or wasn't ever popular in the United States. So, but a pretty neat pistol based on the Browning Model 1903 that FN made, and real neat little pistol. These I always heard that the Tokarevs were real similar to this pistol until I got my hands on one, and really the only thing, and this is my Polish Tokarev here. This is probably the closest thing to the original Russian Tokarev, but basically if I put them together, the only thing that's really similar about them is the size and shape is pretty much the only thing that's similar. This is a blowback operated, whereas this is more, the inside of this gun's more like a 1911 as far as recoil operated. It's got an external hammer. This has got an internal hammer. And this actually has a grip safety on it, like a 1911. This one doesn't have a grip safety or anything on it. But so this is the Tokarev, Polish Tokarev, which exterior they look pretty similar, but interior wise they're totally different. So speaking of that, I'll go ahead and break this one down. I really like these Browning, the way he designed pistols to be able to be taken apart. Mostly they're pretty simple. This one's got it's got a takedown notch right there, and this barrel locks onto lugs, but the lugs are actually on the frame. So then what you would do now, and I don't know if you can see right there, but you see the feed ramp right there that's really shiny. You turn the barrel, and then you can kind of feel it click a little bit. So you're disengaging it from the locking lugs that are on the frame. And then when you let this go, you got to hold on to it, because if you don't, it will kind of jump out on you. But of course there's the recoil spring, the little plunger tip, and then there's the locking lugs right there. So then of course, similar to a 1911, you just twist this, sorry it wasn't on camera, but you twist this bushing around, take the bushing off, and then the barrel, you would twist it back around to where the lugs are on the bottom, and then the barrel pulls right out. So you can see right there where the frame is cut in. So when you turn the barrel, the lugs actually go into the frame right there and allow you to, it disengages the lugs from the slide, sorry, it disengages the lugs from the frame. So as you can see, this is it's a blowback. I mean, the barrel is not fixed or not like attached to the frame, but basically those lugs right there lock it in, so the barrel doesn't move. It's just a straight blowback. And then it's got the internal hammer and everything on it, and then basically it just goes back together. Just like I did before. You want to twist that, and once you twist it down, that you can kind of feel the barrel. It'll move a little bit like that. So then you can put the bushing back on there, And then these recoil springs are this one's kind of tricky here, because they kind of want to bind up a little bit. So you got to kind of, let's see. Yeah, see, that's kind of, hold on one second. And what happens is sometimes the barrel gets twisted around. So then if you can look down through there, then I'm going to turn the barrel. You have to kind of work with it a little bit, but you turn the barrel back down to where the feed ramp, if you can see, I turn the barrel back down to where the feed ramp is right there. And then after you do that, it should be good to go. You just disengage that, and there you are, you're back in business, you know. So really simple, really neat little pistol, chambered in 380. So I'm gonna go shoot this thing and see how it shoots. You know, a lot of people complain about this grip safety, and it is. I mean, it's very hard to push in. You really have to try to push it in. It's not like something you would just grip and it would go in. I mean, you have to really try to push it in. And then with that, the other thing is the length of pull, I guess is what you call it on this, is not really, you know, you want to get the pad of your finger here. That's the best to contact the trigger with. But I mean, this thing is so short as far as the length of pull, and you have to push in so hard on that. It kind of makes you either go to this first little digit here, or even farther, you know. I mean, I'd probably go even farther, because then, I mean, the trigger pull is not, it's a good trigger. It's just a straight back trigger, but it's a little heavier still. So, but anyways, that's that. And of course, it's got the heel magazine release like most of them do, but really neat little pistol based on the Browning 1903. I've seen a few videos on it. I haven't seen a lot. You know, C&R Arsenal, they've got a really good video on the FN 1903. They got a lot of really good information in that video. I love the C&R Arsenal, or C&R Arsenal, whatever. I love their channel. So, but I'm gonna go do a little shooting with this. I had to look kind of high and low to find some 380 ammo. This is stuff that I'd already had. I don't shoot 380 much anymore, and so it took me a little bit to dig it out. But I've got some S&B. I've got this Herters, and then I don't know. I thought about saving some of this because it's made in Russia. You know, I mean, I probably pay like $12 for that or something. There's no telling, but I don't know, it might actually be worth something one day, who knows. But you can't see that much anymore made in Russia these days. So, but anyways, you know, I got some little ammo here, a few different kinds, and I guess I'll go shoot and see what this little thing will do. So y'all stay tuned. tell you what, that was a lot of fun. There's my target. I mean, I had a few, or little, around here, but most of them, I mean, I had right in here from 15 yards. So, I'd say the accuracy on this gun's pretty good. I mean, the sights, these guns, the original sight was like a half moon sight. And then when they were refurbished, they chopped it down to, I guess you would call that a quarter moon. That's what Othias called it. And this one's chopped down to a quarter moon. And I mean, the sights they're not terrible. I mean, they're small, but they're not terrible. The gun overall shoots, I mean, recoil is like nothing. I mean, you could literally shoot this all day long. The only thing, like the grip is a little too short, for my taste. I mean, I can get my pinky on there, but it's it's not like all the way on there. And you have to fool with that kind of that hard grip safety. But overall the gun shoots really well. It's a lot of fun to shoot. Had a lot of fun with it. The 380, I'd like to see what the gun would do with the the regular Browning. I don't know if it'd be any hotter, be any more recoil, harder shooting or whatever, but I mean, as it is in a 380, it's a very easy shooting gun, and had a lot of fun. So anyways, hope everybody liked the video. Hope everybody's doing well. It was really like super windy today, so hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care.